In this one, you have to select the people 6 to 14 years, and for them the this separate one will be there, whether they are going to the school or not. And the next one we have the occupation, means whatever the work that one they are doing. This is one sample census what we have to conduct. It is in your locality, in your area, in your village, you can conduct this one and you can prepare one report on that one. Now, let us see about the main components of this census data: age structure, sex ratio, total population size, literacy rate, occupational structure, density of population. These are the important compositions what it is there. Now, let us see about the age structure. As a part of this census, we have this age structure. The age structure of a population refers to the number of males and females in the different age groups in a country. Age structure, it is one of the most basic character of the population. Age structure, the number and percentage of the children in a population, people of working age, aged persons. These are the categories what we are having. We will collect the data on the basis of these three categories. Children generally below 15 years of the category, we will take it as a category of the children. Next one, working age, that one it is between 15 to 59 years of the age, and aged one who are above 59 years. These categories we will study in the census. Now, let us see about the children below 15 years. Generally, you people are the school going children. So, you all comes under this category. So, as you know well what are the things that when it is related to you people, it is a children below 15 years. These group of the people depend on their parents for their economic requirements. Means here whatever the need that when it is there for you people, generally you will ask your parents only, your elders, for them you will ask the money to buy many of the things it is. Next one, it is a required food, clothing, education and medical care and all other opportunities for the growth. Means you people are the growing people, means you are the next citizens of the world, of this country. So, that is what you required the growth. Children below 15 years, it is not desirable that some children are forced to work because of their economic conditions. Stop child labor. We should not encourage the children to work anywhere. Now, next let us take working age people who are between 15 to 59 years of the group. This is a very important group, we can say it as the working population in a society. They are also biologically reproductive, means whereas they can the children and the age often depend on the earnings of this group. Means here economically these people are very important, because of if they work, if they do some what is the production, then only the economic what is the growth will be there. So, that is what this group is very important for any country. India has a very young population, that is a majority of the Indians tend to be young, and the average age is also less than that of most of the other countries. Now, let us see about the aged people, means old age people to whom we will see in our home, like grandmother, grandfather it is. Generally these people are depend on their families for support in old age when unable to work. Generally in India, most of the old age people also going on working, even they are working up to up to whatever the age it is there, up to there they are going on working. This group also depend on their family for support in old age when unable to work. It is also possible that their medical expenses are higher than that of the other age group. Means here these people will have so many health problems. So, for that purpose they have to go to the hospitals, and that expenditure is more for these people. So, that is what for these people the pensions and other support is necessary. Now, let us see this whatever the age composition of the India it is. From the beginning, if we see from 1961 we have the calculations here it is. You can see 0 to 14 years it was 41% it was there. Now, we can see that one has reduced to 29% it is. And then you can see 15 to 59 what are the working group it is there, which is very important group. Earlier it was 53%. Now, we can see 63% it is, means there is a most of the people are the working group people. So, economical development is possible with these people it is. And we can see 60 plus years whatever the category that one it is there, we have it was a 6% and now 8%, very less this group of the people it is. So, that is what here we means whatever the working group it is there, that one it is so high. So, we can have a very good what are the productivity in the country. This is the what is the pyramid, that one it is a age pyramid, that one what we call it as a. Here you can see this whatever the red colored one it is there, this side we have the female calculation, and towards the blue side same thing when it will come down to, means when we come to the 2011 it is a 943. You can see this whatever the graph, whatever the table it is there, number is going on decreasing, what are the female count is going on decreasing it is. You can see the worst condition in 2001, that one it is a 933 only it is. In 2004 it became 943 it is. So, here it is a what are the variation that when it is there, almost every time it is a in the -1 only it is there. Only after 2001 we can see that one it is a what positive. But anyhow, what are the child sex ratio, that one it is a decreasing a lot. We can see we have the calculations from 1961, we have the 976 it is there. Now, in 2011 it came down to 919, means what we can understand with this one, number of girl childs are decreasing. We notice that number of females in India has consistently been lower than the of the males, means lesser than the male, here the female are there. It is a cause of concern since it indicate a hidden form of discrimination. Women and girls in particular face unequal opportunities for education and development. They are discriminated against in most of the basic needs, whether it is a nutrition, child care and health. Everywhere the discrimination, that one it is taking place in the case of these what are the female group it is. If there was no discrimination, the number of girls should be higher as much as boys. Means earlier we have seen in the table what are the 0 to 6 years also, number of girls are very less, that one it is a decreasing. The census 2011 shows that in the age group of 0 to 6, sex ratio was 919. We can see that most of the people they do not want the female child. Here you can see this, already we have examined this, what is the table it is, what is the child sex ratio, that one it is going on decreasing it is, from 976 to it came down to 919. Now, here we can see what are the statistics of the India and as well as USA. If we take the sex ratio of Haryana, it is 870 it is there, and Punjab 880 it is there, Telangana 988 it is there, and Kerala 1040, USA 1050. Here we can analyze this one, as we know that one Kerala is advanced state, education wise it is advanced, and USA what are the sex ratio is 1050 it is there, that is also a developed country it is. So, wherever the what are the sex ratio is very good, there the development it is there, means equal number of people of the male and female. So, there we can expect very good development in this region. It is noted that within India certain parts like Kerala have a positive sex ratio, while some other regions are extremely biased against women. One of the worst manifestations of the pro-male bias is the relatively higher mortality rates of the girls compared with the boys. As already we have seen in the table, we analyzed that one, it is only 919 female child is there for every 1000 male child. So, this is mainly because of the quite violence of the neglect of their health and illness in comparison with the attention that male child receive. Due to the preference for male children, parents may decide to abort the female child before the birth. Many families consider female children as a burden. Here there is a need of equality. Equality is very important. Economically we have to develop, and society has to be developed, means there is a must and should be, the equality has to be there. Women education has been a powerful force in reducing discrimination against women. There is a definitive evidence that women's literacy and schooling reduces child mortality and work against the selective neglect of the health of girls. Now let us say about the literacy rates. A person aged 7 years and above who can read and write with understanding in any language is treated as a literate. Literacy is a key to socio-economic progress in the country. Means here wherever the literacy is very good, whether you take it as any country or any state, we can see if the literacy is good, there the economic and as well as the social progress is there. Let us analyze this situation. The literacy rate in India. In 1951, if you see this one, total 18.3% we can see the literacy rate. At that time, 27.2% male literacy and 8.9 female literacy. Whatever the gap that when it is there between male female, it is 18.3%. The same thing, whatever the literacy that when it is going on increasing, 28%, then 1971 34%. Like this one, 2011 if we see 73% it is there. Whereas the development is good, but when we see the male one, it is 80.9% it is there, and the female one 64.6% it is there. Means the gap of 16.3% it is there. This is not the good development it is. The countries like Sri Lanka, they got the independence nearly with us only, but they got very good what is the literacy rate it is. So that is what here it is a very key, we have to develop in this one. Still the literacy rates has to be increased. At the time of independence, as already have seen that when it is a 12% of the population was the literate cities. So it is going on increasing. In 2001 it was 65, and now according to 2011 it is 74%. So there is a growth, but disparity is there between the female literacy and the male literacy, where we have to take measures to reduce that what the gap it is. Now let us say about the importance of the girls' education it is. There are some reasons why such a predominantly important girls is discriminated against, especially poverty, parental illiteracy. These two are the main reasons why the girl child is not going to the school. Some rituals and the religious traditions. This is also very important one. Because of this one, they are not sending the child to the school. Marriage at young age, as we see in many parts of the country, the child marriages are going on. This is one of the barrier for this education. Girls are married and go to other house, so they can't spend more money on their education. Even the parent psychology also the same thing, that when it is anyhow the girl child will go to the other house. So why there is a need of the education for those people? This is the common psychology. Rural Indians are having this one. Discrimination will cause them to face many problems in future. They may not get the basic facilities they need. They are not able to get the rights they have to get. Frequent violence. So that is what we have to take the measures for the equality. Whereas the equality of the male and female is very important for the society. So what measures can be taken? That one when we see. Education is a power tool. I repeat, education is a powerful tool for girls when they are educated and when they learn well. They develop their perception and problem solving skills when they are educated, and make the right decision in the life. They will be able to contribute well for the well-being of the community. Educated girls and women are able to face problems related to child marriage, maternal mortality, domestic violence. Now let us see about the working population. Another in the census, one another data we will get that when it is a working population, means already in the sample survey you have seen that one, which is we are collecting the information on the occupation, means what are the working people it is. This is one category that what we are having, 15 to 59 years of the age, that one it is. Who are in the age group of 15 to 59 are working people. They might work throughout the year or only for a part of the year. This depends on the availability. Means here it is in the working people, we have so many categories. Here it is government employees are there and the private people are there. But in India, most of the people are there in the private sectors. Means they have the own business or else they are working under some management cities. The census of India grouped them into 4 categories. Cultivators or farmers, agricultural laborers, workers in household industries and other workers. These are the major categories done by the census of India. It is let us analyze these categories. Cultivators are farmers who farm or supervise the land that they own or take on rent. Means generally in the rural areas we see the people they are having the own land, they are called as a cultivators, as a farmers it is. Next category, agriculture laborers are those who work on another farm for the wages in cash or kind. Here it is in rural areas we can see this a common one, whereas agriculture labor they will go to the other what are the field that when it is, they will work there and they will take what are the payment that when it is given, or else sometimes they will take whatever the grains that one is as a payment. These are the agriculture laborers, what we can see general scene that one we can see in the rural areas. Workers in the household industries would be those who are manufacturing or repairing some products at home, such as we can see paddy works are there in the rural areas, beady workers, potters, weavers, repair of footwear, manufacturing of toys, matchboxes. Like this one we can see many of the people who are having the household industries. The beady workers we can see, it is one of the occupation in most of the parts of the Telangana it is, whereas they will do the beadies which it is they will supply to the owners of that one it is, which is sold in the market. We can see the potters, it is a common what is the scene that one we see in the villages, or what is the pottery he will manufacture this one and he will send to the nearby whatever the town areas it is. Weavers. Weavers are the people, as you know that one it is who will produce the cloth, a very important group of the society it is. So they are also doing the work it is. So like this one we can see many other people are there who are working, who are employed in the factories, trading, casual labor and all other occupations. Like this one we can see the different working people in the society. This all the things will be recorded with the enumerator as a part of the census. Now let us see about the assessment. Children, up to now you have understood about the what are the components of the census. Now let us see have some questions on this one. Why there is a need of collecting information on age structure in census? Second one, write a comment on girls' education in India. Do girls get similar opportunities for further studies as boys? Why there is a higher mortality rate of girls compared to boy? Prepare a pamphlet on importance of girls' education. And in outline map of India, color the state based on the sex ratio. Depend on the sex ratio how much it is there. on that one you decide one whatever the colored it is. If it is a 950 to 1000 you take one color, and the 900 to 950 you take one color, and that one you mark in the Indian map. Thank you children. For the better understanding of the concepts, solve the worksheets which are provided by the SIET. Please visit official website of SIET for worksheets. Thank you children. With this one we will end of this what is the population part 1. We will meet with the next session as a population part 2. Thank you. All the best.